Hello, everybody. How are you? So, an impromptu tarot reading. I never know when I can go live anymore, but I'm here. How is everybody today? Hope you're having a good one. I wanted to get in the readings a little bit early because it's going to get dark soon. And I want to catch the light before it gets too dark. So, I hope you're all doing well. And for those that don't happen to catch the reading, it's okay. You'll just catch it on the replay and it'll be on the channel. So I wanted to do some Foodie Beauty Tarot. Let's catch up on Foodie and see what she's up to. I know I've been keeping an eye on her lives and seeing what's going on with that. She's not looking too good. Foodie's not looking too good at all. Hello, Olga. Howdy yourself. How are you? Reality Chica, Liani, Tucker. Welcome, everybody. Pink Cactus. My cards are not wanting to behave today. Mash. Hey, Mystic. Ronnie. Brandy. What's up, Deb? Oranges. Beautiful. Regret. Pisces. In pieces. Yeah, she looks awful. Oh. Shelly. Tallyhoo. Let me just say hi to everybody coming in. If I don't get your name, I'm sorry because I'm looking at the cards, but welcome everyone. Where is Foodie? Who knows? And honestly, do we care? Put a 1 in the chat if you don't care where Foodie is. You honestly don't care. Put a 1 in the chat. Do we care? Do we care if this bitch is gone? Doesn't matter. Come on, put a 1 in the chat. Show, because Foodie watches these. Show how much you don't care. Because even when she comes back, she doesn't do anything. You know, it's like she'll disappear for a couple of days to get those extra views, and then she'll come back, and it's a nothing burger with a side of nada, coated in ketchup. There's nothing exciting that's happened. Nira, Terry, Tallyhoo, Nancy Jenkins, Gonzo Do, Brooke. Yeah, bye-bye. Exactly. Bye-bye. No, really. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Hannibal. Hello, sir. Hannibal, don't you start with me, Hannibal. Don't you come in here and tell me to do a tarot reading on a rotten finger. I'll put your ass in the corner. Don't you start that shit. I have standards. I don't do tarot readings on. Stop it, Mash. See, this is what I get for being a mod for the House of Hannibal. I'm not doing a tarot reading on Pinky. No. Hey, Vicky. So, no, like none of us care if Foodie's gone. She's trying to get interest by staying away longer and longer. And it's like, we don't care. It's so much nicer when you're not here. Please stay away for a week. How about a month? Can you give us like 6 months? How about a year? The longer you stay away, the more fun we have. You know, like we don't need her. She needs us. Without the reaction channels, how would she stay interesting? Hey, Mosey. I'm serious. Without the reactors, she owes the reaction channels a big freaking thank you. Hey, Blonde. Foodie sugar can be used to sweeten your coffee. I don't want that rotten, nasty foot in my coffee. No, thank you. I draw the line at foot coffee. What is the matter with you? I don't even want to think. That's a bad visual. Shame on you. Corner. No. Hello, Melanie. She owes back taxes to reactors. Hey, Megan. Yeah, she does. Instead of throwing strikes at us and privacy complaints, she should just leave us alone and say thank you. Nasty sugar foot in my coffee. The Thunder Rain's like, foot coffee? What did I just show up to? It's better that you don't know. Trust me on this one. It's better you don't want to know. You just don't want to know. Hey, Yellow Moon. I won't put that visual in your head. It's bad enough it's in mine. So what have you guys been up to? I've been running around every day, going to town, biking like 4 miles a day. It's hot as hell outside. I'm here in Oregon. The temperatures are, right now it's 102 degrees. Earlier it was 107. And every day up until the 22nd, it's going to be close to 100 or over 100. So yeah, that's fun. So Foodie's over there. I can't go to the water. It's too hot. Fuck you, Foodie. You don't know what's up. I can't go to the water. Bitch, bike 5 miles in 100-degree heat and then talk to me. Don't want to hear you. No one wants it. I think I might quit coffee. Hey, Olga, thank you for being an award-winning rose. I really appreciate that. So for anybody watching Foodie's live stream, man, she looks so bad, didn't she? You could tell they were on their way back from that visa run, and Salah was being so petty. He was running over every bit of road that would jar her. You know, he was taking her out in the heat. He wants something to happen to that woman. He really does. I think, you know what, everybody's wondering, like, why is Salah sticking around? Here's what I think. I think, yeah, he's getting money from Foodie, but I think also she's got some stuff on him. And either he's hoping that the country kicks her out or something medical happens to her, and then he's free and clear. So he's waiting for something not in his control to happen so he can say, hey, it wasn't my bad. He is over it. He's over it. He's over her, all of it. So I think he's trying to induce a medical emergency. You know, he's bringing her all that food. He's taking her out in the heat. He took her down to the pool. He wasn't watching her, taking her up the stairs. I mean, this man is trying for something. He's hoping for something to happen. He wants her gone, but he doesn't want to make the first move. Hey, Mosey. You know what, beautiful regret? I used to feel sad for Foodie. I'll tell you what. I was like, she could have a much better life if she tried, but I'm at the point now where I can't care anymore. Like all of us, anybody in here that cares about Foodie, even a little bit, until she starts to care about herself, it's not going to matter. Before you can expect other people to help you, you have to help yourself. She's got to make the first move, and she's not willing to do that. So it's like, you know, I'm just a spectator. I'm just a news reporter. I'm just reporting on the news. That's all I do. I don't get involved, and that's all, and that's it. You know, she's making the decision to do what she's doing to herself. What can we do? Hello, Angel of Glass. And can I just say this? There might be people in my audience that have gone through some kind of addiction or another. I've gone through my own with food. And I sympathize and I applaud those who got on the other side of it. Because addiction is your own personal private hell. It really is. But when somebody is an addict to something, until they're ready to listen, until they're ready to change, there's no talking to them. There's no changing them. You're wasting your breath. They've got to hit the wall. They got to get sick and tired of getting sick and tired. They've got to make the first move and be committed to it. You can't push them. You can't pull them. You can't fly them over a hole. You can't do nothing. So Foodie is determined to be on that path. So if she's determined to unalive herself, that's what she wants to do. And I know she's going to watch this tarot reading. Hi, Tilly. Hello, Tilly. That's her new name, Tilly. That's her new sock. She's doing it on YouTube. Yeah, because they let her. Headed for the big nasty in the sky. I don't think she's going to get that lucky. Honestly, I think the secret to Chantal's longevity is that heaven is not going to take her and hell's refusing to take her. So they're deadlocked. They're like, neither one wants it. So they're like, to avoid a fight, let's just keep her alive a little bit longer so we can still be friends. Yes, welcome to the House of Hannibal in here. Great channel. Makes me laugh. Makes me sick, but also makes me laugh. I can't eat anything watching the House of Hannibal. I got a question for you, Hannibal. You talk about your algorithm, but here's my question. What in the absolute blue hell are you watching to cause that algorithm? Your algorithm is shaped on what you're watching, so what are you doing? What are you watching to cause that algorithm, sir? What searches are you doing? That's what I want to know. Hello, White Witch. I got questions. I got questions. Hey, sock puppet. Irene. Cicadas. He's got cicadas. I used to live in Florida. We had tons of cicadas down there. They were so incredibly loud. They were insanely loud. You have your cicadas, Hannibal. I'll have my chorus frogs in the spring. All right, so we're going to do a reading on Miss Foodie Beauty. Like, what's going on with her? She's kind of quiet. Knowing Foodie, she'll come back and just do another stupid mukbang. So that's what she does. I'm not doing another mukbang, she says. Got to read the fine print with Chantal. When she says, I'm not doing another mukbang, she'll do a video and say, oh, this is just my dinner. I'm not calling it a mukbang. It's my dinner. That's the fine print. All right. It's just my dinner. It's just a snack. All right. We're just getting them mixed up. Thank you, Megan. You know what? I really like big pendants, and I love turquoise. Do you know that there's actually a stone called howlite? It's called white turquoise because it looks almost exactly the same but white. So I love howlite, but I really, really love turquoise. I like the big pieces. All right, so we're getting warmed up here. They dye two pretty colors. I keep it the original color. Everybody's liking the necklace today. Is it really that nice? Before we get started with the reading, can I tell you guys of something weird that happened today? So I went into town and I'm just running about, and there was somebody there taking pictures, not a guy. It was a woman, and she was a photographer for a local paper or magazine, and she saw me with the bike, and she wanted to take some pictures of me with my bike, like just walking. So she did. I'm over here. I'm sweating after riding for 2 miles. And she's sitting there taking my picture. And I'm like, okay. Alrighty then. I'm not even trying to be in pictures, and I'm in pictures. I wasn't feeling fabulous. My hair's a mess. It was just like this. Like, you want to take my picture now? Okay. I guess so. All right, we got to get, let's, right. Yeah, I was beat red and sweaty. Look at me. Tan on my face, tan on my arms. Looking all dark and stuff. All right. We're almost there. I know that the shuffling drives people nuts, but I gotta do this. I gotta mix up the cards. Thank you. Yo, Inferno. Hello, sir. Good to see you, sir. All right, we're gonna get started with a reading on Little Miss Foodie Beauty. What is the energy that I'm feeling for her? It's like the word that I'm getting in mind is right now is down. She's feeling very down. Very like very low energy. Very low energy. Whatever's going on, she doesn't have much energy. Ugh. That's okay. We'll get to the bottom of it. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, just show me. Can you give me some insight on Foodie Beauty, aka Chantal Marie, aka Miriam? Okay. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands, first card down, the Two of Wands. So what do I feel off of this? A spirit is telling me a message, is saying caught between two worlds. For some reason, it says caught between two worlds. Like I think that she's maybe. I think she just wants to go home. She doesn't. She's part of her wants to go home. Part of her doesn't want to go home. Yeah, I do bike, Anna. Like I honestly think this, to me, this feels like she's having thoughts of like, should I go home? Should I not go home? Like she's holding on to what little bit she's got, but she doesn't. She's okay. You got the Two Wands, and the interpretation that I'm getting today from this card is she's holding on tightly to the one wand. And to me, that feels like her staying in Kuwait, her trying to hold on to being in Kuwait. And then you've got the other wand over here. But she's standing between them. She doesn't want to let go of where she's at and what she's got. But she's definitely in the middle. She's definitely feeling like in the middle of things, like almost like a tug of war. Should I go home? Should I not go home? She's thinking about going home, but there's a sense of like hesitation. There's a sense of hesitation here. I'm feeling like anxiety about going back. Like there's thoughts of, if I go back, what then? But there's like a lot of questions that have to be answered. So the wants to go home is there. It's just the follow-up of what she would have to do once she got back there. She just, it's overwhelming for her. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. Next card down, Knight of Cups. I need another card to go with the Knight of Cups. Ooh. All right, so we've got the Knight of Cups. I'm looking at these cards for just a second. Please excuse me. The Knight of Cups. Like she wants the money and she wants it to come swiftly. You see the wings on top of the knight's helmet. Like just she wants that money to come swiftly and to be offered to her. She wants the money to come easy. She wants it almost brought to her. But then we have the Four of Cups, this card here. So there's a sense of, you know, you're wanting everything easy. You want the money brought to you. You know, there's 3 cups in front of her. And the spirit is talking to me today. It's like saying, like, these 3 cups represent, hey, Goose Chuck, we're doing a reading on stupid today. How are you, ma'am? The 3 cups to me, it feels like 3 different attempts to make money that did not work out. Like she had different ideas for making money and it didn't really pan out. That's why the cups are so far away from her. They are not in her possession. They're a little bit far away, but maybe they represent things that she did to get money. And it just, I'm just keep feeling like whatever it is she did not work out. And here's another chance. And she's just saying no. Like there's a feeling of being disenchanted or just discouraged or lack of energy, lack of focus, lack of passion. The want is the ambition. That's the word I'm looking for. The ambition's not there. You know, it's like that. You could make money, you could have more things, but you're not going after it. You're sitting there with your arms crossed. You know, there's too much going on of, I want to sit here and I don't want to do anything. See? The person just sitting beneath the tree in the shade saying, like, I don't want to move. She does not want to move. It's like if you move, then you get a cup. But you got to move first. But she doesn't want to move. She wants someone to move for her. And it's like, no, that's not the way it works. You want money. You've got to move your butt. You've got to do things. All right. Oh, so yeah, this one, you got the 10 of Wands. Like she was doing a whole lot of stuff to make money. Like whatever she was doing a lot of it. And it was a lot for her. As you can see, the person they got a whole bunch of sticks. They got the wands and they're carrying them. Like she just went through a period of doing a whole lot of stuff. Like trying to doing too much. Doing too much. It's like, I'm trying. I keep hearing in my head, I'm trying. Just like putting her body through it. Just trying to make something pop off. Hey, Jenny, no pants. So it was like she's trying to do too much. Okay, now this is interesting. You ready? Y'all ready for this card? 1, 2, 3. Of course, the Fool card would come up. Of course it would. Hey, Mia. Okay, so let's look at the Fool card. All right, let's take a good look at it, y'all. You see the Fool, somebody who looks very carefree. And they've got their little bag on a stick, holding a rose. But look where they're walking. Look where they're walking. They're busy looking up They're not looking what's in front of them. They're not looking they're on a cliff. There's so much here of projecting a happy image. I'm happy. I'm fine. I've got my face towards the sun. There's nothing wrong. At the same time, you're about to walk off a cliff. Is the rose half dead? No, it doesn't look half dead. It's just Spirit says it's the illusion of happiness. That's what this is the illusion of happiness. This is the illusion. This is the mask. This is the image of happiness. I'm happy. I'm fine. Yeah, but you're about to walk off a doggone cliff. Look at that. Look. You're not paying attention to what you're doing. You're not focusing. You're not looking in the right direction. You're looking up. About to walk off the cliff. It's okay, Sour Cat Lemon. So she's really trying to keep up that image with Girl World, like, I'm better than all of you. My life is happy. But yet it's not. Hey, Goose Chuck. Ooh. So while she's trying to portray this right here, while she's keeping this image up with all of us, that this is what she wants us to buy into, this was the next card down. So there seems to be, okay, this is so foodie. This is so foodie. Let me try to reverse that. Get the Knight of Swords, you got the Fool. The two sides of foodie. On one side, she puts on the image for all of us on YouTube. I'm so fun. Everything's so good. But then this is the other side of her. Like the angry side, the battle, tantrums, chaos, fighting, sword up, ready to go. So like this is hiding all of this. Like the more the more she feels this way, the more she tries to portray this to all of us to hide it. Like, I'm fine, I'm really fine. Yeah, she did. Yeah, you know what, Goose? She did look really, really, really unwell. She looked so incredibly sick. But I don't feel sympathy. I look, you know what? I'm going to reach in my pocket here. Let me see if I got, hold on. Nope. I have no more fucks to give. I'm out. I'm sorry. Let me try the other pocket. Nope. I'm out. I'm all out. I got no more fucks to give. I ran out ages ago, and I just didn't bother to buy anymore. I just didn't see the sense. Fuck. Excuse me. I would say I would give Foodie a quarter and tell her to call somebody who cares, but she's not getting any of my money. Screw her. Hey, Allison. All right. Oh, no. Foodie. Oh, God. This is a bad card. The Three of Swords. Let me tell you why. Because this can go in a variety of ways. I'm not diagnosing Foodie, okay? I just want to make that clear. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing her. I'm feeling like this card has to do with heart issues. Not just like emotional issues, like relationship drama. This is heart issues. This is actual heart issues. Like that, maybe the situation's getting worse. Oof. I mean, there might be some emotional issues too, but yikes. All right, next card down. Oh, Lord. Yeesh. So the next card is the Ace of Wands. So she's over there and she's like trying to think of new ideas and new ways to get people interested. And, like, what can I do to make money? Just trying. Chantal always goes for the get rich quick schemes. Like, what can I do? What can I create for like the memberships? People can sign up. I can get money right away. She wants money in hand right now. So like she's, thinking with that noggin. What can I do to get that money in hand? Goose Chuck, I want to ask something at you, Goose Chuck, for a second. What happened to my hand? I fell on my bike because here in Oregon, like the road I have to go down, it's kind of like in a kind of remote area, like country road almost. And there's black gravel on either side with an decline that goes this way. And guess who just took a tumble? I'm fine. I'm a big girl. I handled it. I got back up and kept riding. That's what you do. But yeah, I want to ask something to Goose Chuck. Goose Chuck, have you ever heard of a guy by the name of P.T. Barnum? Do y'all know who P.T. Barnum is? If you don't know who he is, I'll tell you who he is. P.T. Barnum, he was a guy that, you've ever heard of Barnum and Bailey Circus? Right, Ringling Brothers. But P.T. Barnum, he was a salesman, he was a showman, scammer type of guy. And he said there's a sucker born every minute, And Chantal just has that P.T. Barnum mindset of she's looking for the suckers in the audience. She is. She's looking for those suckers in the audience. Hey, I got some snake oil to sell you. But here's the funny thing. And Chantal's going to get so fucking mad at me for saying this, but I don't care, bitch. Eat it anyway. Back in the day, speaking of circuses, back in the day, there used to be circuses and there were sideshow attractions with people that were more different. Now society is much more understanding and accepting, but back in the day, people that were unusual were sideshow attractions. Foodie is the modern day version of a sideshow attraction, but she's not in just like a circus that travels around. She's on YouTube. She's made herself into a sideshow attraction, but for YouTube. But the funny thing is, when she steps outside in the actual public, she can't handle it. So get mad at me for talking truth, Foodie. But I'm right. All right, so look at this. Hi, Lori's New Live. Just got here. Love you, girl. Well, thank you, Lori's New Live. I really appreciate you. And thank you for the, is that a super sticker or super chat? I don't know. I'm old. So what do we have here? We got the 10 of Swords. So like her going for those quick get rich quick schemes. Like reaching for that money, like what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? But everything she chooses to do, there's a negative side effect. Like her look at this card, y'all. Her body is literally hurting. This is her body is literally in pain from top to bottom. Notice all the swords are from top to bottom. her head down, like down to her all the way down her back. All the way down her back. So it's like, oh, hold on a second. So she's reaching for the money. She's reaching for that money. But you got a person that like this hurting themselves for the sake of money. It's not good. Your body is just saying, no more, Foodie, no more. She had to be in pain for a while. She's been hiking around 3 extra hertz for. You know what, Goose? Can I just stand up for a minute and show y'all something? And I'm not showing off or anything, but you know, Foodie likes to say, why don't they all cam up? Fuck you, bitch. I'm about to cam up big time. So you guys can see me. I'm 5'3". I'm 53 years old, and I'm about, I would say, 125, 130 pounds. I haven't stepped on the scale in the longest, but somewhere in there. Bitch, look here. Okay? Now, Foodie is 5 feet tall, over 500 pounds. If you think about it, with her stomach, she's carrying around the equivalent of 1 or 2 people attached to the front of her body, because she keeps a lot of the weight in the front of her body. Imagine being a person and you're carrying so much weight in front of you. You are carrying literally the equivalent of 1 or 2 adults on your body at all times. That's why she's in pain. She has to walk, you know, arched all the way back to balance the weight in front. If you look at her beach video, she's walking with her back completely arched. Oh, you know what? I started biking, so give me a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have a 6-pack, Foodie. I'm gonna have abs of steel, bitch. It's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna have it. Hello, doing 4 miles on hills and all that. Yeah. We're gonna have abs of steel. That's right. I feel better doing the biking though. It's good stuff. Recommended. She leaned back, walking this stinky flip. I got a question. Can somebody answer it for me? So Foodie hardly ever goes out, right? She doesn't do anything. Why are her shoes so ragged for someone who never goes out? Can somebody, that's a mystery to me. Can somebody answer that for me? How could someone who never goes out, how can their shoes be so worn out so fast? I don't understand that. Her weight? You think her weight wore them out? I never heard of that. Oh, she's her weight. Oh, okay. Got you, little dog. Sweating 500 pounds. I don't mean to, you know what, Hannibal? I'm going to get back at your ass right now because I know you're still in here. Since you were like talking about that rotten finger, I'm going to gross everybody out. Sorry for the visual. I'm blaming it on Hannibal. But the video where she went to the beach and went out in the desert and came back. Can you imagine the smell of her in that small Temu car all the way back home? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She didn't smell like a rose garden, that's for sure. You're welcome, Hannibal. Cheap knockoffs. Wait. That's the reason he has the perfume business. You mean the beezer spray that never sold? Okay. All right, next card down. I need a couple. I'm going to set out the rest of the cards because I want to see. Oh, okay. I'm shutting up. You guys don't know until I bring it up to you. So now the next card down after the one card is the Page of Wands. I'm feeling like this is Salah. I think this is Salah. He's the Page of Wands. Like coming up with all these ideas and stuff. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Like wanting a victory of some sort. The feeling is, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. You're determined to win. You know, you've got the sword in your hand. You've got that determination. I'm going to win. You're wanting a victory. You know, like the stubbornness, Foodie. Got to keep the crown on my head. Y'all ready for the last card? What do you think it is? I'll show you. That's the last card. And whenever I've done readings on Chantal, no, not the Devil card, the Justice card. Hello. That's the last card for the spread. No, not the Tower, the Justice card. Whenever I do readings on Foodie, the Judgment card comes up and the Justice card come up. It's sometimes the Tower. But today, it was the Justice card. So you may think, Chantal, that you did something by doing your visa run early. You may think you got away with something, but by punishing your body, you didn't get away from anything. You can't throw a bunch of garbage down your throat and say to your diabetes, oh, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I really didn't eat 2,000 pounds of sugar. You know, like you can't lie to your diabetes. You can't lie to your bad health. My physical therapist told me that people that have problems walking walk on the side of their shoes. I have Parkinson's disease, and so I practice walking in the middle of shoes. Yeah, excuse me. I've noticed she does that too, Janet. Hi, Gail. I noticed she does that too a lot. Like she walks almost pigeon-toed. Like she walks on like this. Like I can't really just like that. Oh, I just dropped my cards. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So she walks kind of like her shoes are worn out in a very strange way. Like she doesn't walk normal. Yeah, it's terrible for her feet. Okay, here's just a thought that I had. And I'm going to share it. So we all know about the fupa balls, right? We are all familiar with the infamous fupa balls. And we kind of saw them back in the day at the villa, where she would wear that peach dress and you could see. There's a reason why I'm bringing it up. I'm sorry, Vicky. There's a reason, I promise. So her fupa hangs down like that. That is flat. That's a portion of your body that is hanging straight down, like that gravity. You know that's got to hurt. And she was 150, 200 pounds lighter then. So can you imagine being at Chantal's weight and having a literal skin meat curtain hanging off your body in front of your legs down to your knees? How much that has to hurt? Like that could be another reason why she's walking a bit weird. You know, because you have that slapping into your legs every time you take a step. What? I'm just explaining. It's a pannis, a whole sheet of abdominal sheet. I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. She has an apron that she can't take off, and it hangs down to her knees. The fupa balls are now the fupa curtain. It is what it is. Fupa balls were like 200 pounds less ago. Now it's fupa curtain. Behind the fupa curtain. No, stop it. Please stop it. I'm getting bad visuals in my head. By the way, if there's anybody here in the chat room, if you're enjoying the chat, if you want to sub to my channel or give this stream a thumbs up or and all that, you're more than welcome to. Would really appreciate it. By the way, I've got a bunch of people in here. So Foodie thinks that if all the reaction channels were gone, that she would get more views because all of you would go over there and watch her. What do you guys think about that? Do you think she's right? Because I don't think she's right, but give your honest opinion. Like, let her know, because I know the bitch is here. Hello, Life and Vibe. I know the bitch is here lurking. Hi, Charles Reed. Hi, Sarah Lee. Tilly. You guys are going to go over there. And just for the record, Chantal, if you're wondering why people continue to watch you, it's not because you're entertaining. It's because Girl World and the reactors are entertaining, and they work damn hard to make you interesting. And trust me, bitch, you don't make it easy. We got to take some bland potato soup with just a potato and some water and throw some spice and butter and everything else into it just to make it palatable. Okay? You owe us, bitch, you owe us a big thank you, because I remember during Crackhead Olympics when you were so out of your mind on edibles, 2,000, 3,000 milligrams of edibles, and you were just sitting there in front of your camera screen, so incoherent that you couldn't even talk. You weren't entertaining your audience. Hello, Janet Pirate. Thank you for the super chat. Never give a review. Stay where I enjoy. Creators in chat feel welcome. Exactly. Everybody's free to go where they want to go. We don't, as reactors, we don't force people to come over to our channels. People can do what they want. You can go where you want to go. You can do what you want to do. That's the way it should be. That's true, Red Balls Pirate. She killed her own channel. As a matter of fact, Perfectly Imperfect, Twitter skank, because that's what Chantal called her, Twitter skank. I don't think you're a Twitter skank, Perfectly Imperfect, but, like she said the name. She has a short video showing Chantal being rude to her own audience, and I watched it and I thought it was great. But she did that. Back in the day, she would sit there and block people. She would go on blocking sprees, blocking 60, 80 people at a time. Telling people, I don't care if you're here. You're just a name on a screen. You can go if you want to. Who wants to be blocked? As a matter of fact, that See You Next Tuesday would purposely block people and basically try to force them to pay for a second membership, so she would get $10 out of that person versus $5. And that's something she did a lot of. That was her little scam. She would see somebody, block them for no random reason, they would panic and get another membership and pay $10 that month for her versus $5. So let's do a reading on salad critter stuff. Hey, I got you. Critters are important. Foodie is slowly becoming irrelevant. Too many other people to watch now. Bye, Felicia. You know what? Sense of wonder. I agree. There's actually another person who acts a lot like Chantal. Like, is it Maryham? There's another woman who's acting like Chantal. Nobody's sure if she's a troll or if she's just imitating Foodie. But the buzz is around about her. Hi, Dax. A poop card. I'll get to work on that. Reading on the fart sniffer. She's trolling. It's okay, it's her channel. She can do what she wants. Chantal already knows about her. She commented on her channel. Hey, gas station sushi and Gail. Hey, pink glitter. A lot of people like the new version of Miriam. I haven't watched her yet. I might do that. I'm one of those people though that when somebody new comes along, I just let them cook for a while. I got to check them out first, just to make sure they're not too problematic or there's issues that might be a problem later. You got to learn to just check someone out before you start reacting to them. All right, doing one on Mr. Frickin' Salad. Foodie is dull. She goes, I want my private life. I'm keeping things to myself. Then proceeds to tell us all of her health problems. Bitch, I don't care. I'm not your doctor. I can't help you. Shut up. Stop dumping your problems on me and everybody else. Take it to a real therapist. Someone who isn't like Foodie. Can I tell you something, oranges? I was all over TikTok, looking around, looking for someone from TikTok to review. Here's the sad thing about the people on TikTok that are similar to Chantal. A lot of them are into different party favors and come on camera altered, and they do a lot of really intense begging. I noticed that a lot. There's a lot of begging on TikTok. And a lot of them have substance problems. So trying to find somebody maybe from TikTok to review that they're not coming on camera altered or under the influence is really, really tough. What the heck would they do if she died in Kuwait? Would she? Yeah, it is, Ozzy. It's very expensive, and all burials are done the next day. And I don't think they believe in cremation over there. Yeah, hello, neon light. All right. Okay, I don't know if she could be buried there. I know it would be like a double plot and that'd be expensive, but who's going to pay for it? I don't think Salah's family would step in and pay for it. And it'd be too expensive for Foodie's family to retrieve the body. You know, these are things that Chantal's not thinking about. And I'm not, let me just take a moment before I do the reading on Salah. Here, I know Foodie watches my stream, and I'm not being hateful saying none of this, but I'm just introducing a situation that might happen. Chantal, what if you are at home and there's a medical emergency? Like you start to have a heart attack or a stroke, and you're at the house by yourself. You don't even know how to speak Arabic to get on their version of 911 and call somebody. If you're having a medical event, will you have the strength and the time to pick up the phone and call for help? Even if Salah's in the same building, it's every second is precious. And let's just say he is there. Let's just say, let's just a serious conversation for just a minute, y'all. I promise I won't make it too long. But let's just say Salah is there in the apartment by chance, right? He can't pick her up and carry her to the car. And over in Kuwait, an ambulance is not a common thing. If there's an emergency, they rarely send those out. And with Foodie's size, she would need a bigger than normal ambulance. Plus, at her weight, she would have at least 8 to 12 people she would need that many people to lift her safely on the board, because they couldn't put her on a stretcher, on a board, and scoot her down the stairs. They couldn't put her in the elevator because they would have to have her in the elevator and all those people, and that elevator's not big enough. So if you're in the building, getting you out of the building safely as a patient is going to be a problem. Meanwhile, time is ticking down. It's also much harder to do CPR on someone of a bigger size. Keep the heart pumping. Plus, all your major organs are fucked. Your kidneys, your heart, your liver, high blood sugar, high blood pressure. You've had a history of blood clots in your lungs. You're fucked, Foodie. You're absolutely fucked. You don't care. A helicopter. Hub said he will send her to the embassy, but Salah has to pay something. As if he would. He'll disappear into the night. He will. Before he spends one penny on Foodie's burial, he'll disappear into the night. He will. He'll disappear, dude. Why do I keep dropping my cards? What is that up with that? Okay. All right. So, Mr. Salad, you're up first. Actually, you're up second. By the way, Foodie, if something does happen to you, all he has to do is point his finger at your videos and say, look, you see what she does? Had nothing to do with me. She just likes to eat food and she just ate too much. You've given him an alibi. That's his alibi. You are already unhealthy. There's a history of you being unhealthy on your own without provocation from him. You've already given him a video alibi. It's airtight. If something happens to you, he's off the hook. All right. Salad. What are you doing, Salad? What's his energy? Let me just focus on his energy for a minute. The word that came to my mind just now was planning. He's planning something? What is he planning? He's planning something. Oh, I really want to see what this reading has to say. He's planning something, or he's got plans. All right. All right. Got to reshuffle the cards. I didn't do well enough. What does desperate grifter energy feel like, Rose? Is kind of oily. Well, his energy, for some reason, I just sometimes get a word to describe the energy, and the word I got for Salah was planning. Plans or planning something. He's planning something. Like there's something in the works. Okay, let's see what's going on with Mr. Salah. Yep. Well, there you have it. Got the 8 of Cups down. This is for Salah. So you've got the man beneath the moon. It's on land. There's the river. There's the cups across. And the energy that I'm getting off of this card is like just let me look at it. Hold on. Let me just turn this doggone light on. It's getting kind of dark. There we go. That's better. So you guys can see it better. It's hard to describe what I feel with this. I want to say the moon is Chantal. Look at the expression of the moon. Like the moon is Chantal. Salah is the person with the stick. There's the cups in the background. And the feeling that I'm getting off of this is they're both getting off track and they're moving away from the money. If that makes any sense, just a sense of there's a divide going on between the both of them. There's space between the both of them. And the money it's out of reach right now. It's out of reach. Spirit is saying that the cups represent money spent. Like all the money that's been spent, possibly by her. Almost a sense of, oops, I spent all that money. I'm getting a picture in my head of just like somebody ordering several glasses of wine and then another person coming back to the table and all the glasses are empty and the other person saying, oops, I drank them all. Same picture. So there's a sense of divide between the two of them. There's a lot of distance. The moon is over the water. The person is on land. It's like there is a definite gap between them. A sense of far away from each other. Like they're getting away from each other. Uh-oh, we got the Emperor card. Yikes. I need another card. Ugh. Yeah, he wants to be the emperor. He wants to sit on that throne. He wants to be the figure of authority. He really does. I'm the man. You know, like there's, I'm feeling that he's getting more, I don't want to say strict. I want to say more domineering with Foodie, bossy, just being lording over her. You listen to what I say. You know, like I hear that. Trying to be the emperor. Then the next card down is the Seven of Swords. I got a song in my head right now, and I don't know why I'm thinking about it, but it's been playing in my head all through these readings. I don't know why it pertains to Foodie. There's a song by The Weeknd called Blinded by the Light. Why am I thinking of that fucking song? It's like an earworm in my head. Stop it. What's that song about? We got the Seven of Swords. I don't know. I can't really play it. That's copyrighted stuff. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords, with this, I'm just getting a feeling like I keep feeling like he's had enough of the battles. He's had enough of it. He's had enough of fighting with her, fighting her battles, fighting battles with her. And he's taken all that he could take from Foodie. Like he had his hands full. And he's like, I'm not picking up those two other swords. There's really no need to. I'm just going to leave those in the ground. He's done playing nice. He's just like, he's like, okay, hold on. What I'm getting from this is the feeling is I've been through this. I've done this. I've been here before. I'm tired. He's fed up. He's really fed up. It's not doing any good. Like there's a sense of all the swords in hand, and you're looking over the shoulder and seeing more swords and going, really? I don't have enough on my hands. There's more. I'm just tired of the bullshit. Huh. Hold on. Let me put all these cards down. Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. Oh, that's interesting too. I'll shut up though. All right, so the next card down is the Empress card. Now, before anybody says anything, like I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling off of this. Excuse me just a second. With the Empress card, I feel that this there's a longing for the feminine, not himself being feminine, but just the Empress represents the maternal. She represents the feminine. She represents comfort. She represents nurturing. She is the mother. She is the caregiver. There's a want in him for like all of these qualities in the midst of all this fighting with Chantal. Like he's just dealing with Foodie the way that he has been. Like he wants that peace. He wants the calm waves on the ocean. He's tired of the turbulence. He's tired of the riptide. He's looking for the beauty and the feminine and the caring that he just the complete opposite of Chantal. And yeah, tell me again he doesn't like you, Chantal. He wants you gone. You and all of your issues and your burdens, he wants you gone. And if it took you putting you on a boat and taking you across the ocean himself, he'd do it. Like he's in the back of the boat, she's in the front with all the swords and all of her problems, and he's just like, get the fuck out, get out, go home, leave me alone. He really, really wants to send her on her merry way. He does. He's like, he wants to send her home. He doesn't want her there. He doesn't want her there, but as long as she is there, he's going to take whatever she gives him. But that there's a greater want of wanting to send her home, but he doesn't know how to do it without incurring her wrath. All right. So yeah, it looks like Salah has a lot of projects up in the air. There's things that he wants to do. Like this card to me represents the let's see. The 8 of Wands to me represents like ideas in mind, ideas in motion, wanting to be productive in life, wanting to do fruitful things. Like it's all up in the air though. It's not solidified. It's not planted in the ground where it can actually take root. Like there's a lot of up in the air, up in the air, up in the air stuff. Like everything is just it's at a standstill. Just treading water. Like coming up with ideas. Lots of ideas, but they just stay in the air. Huh. And he also wants more. He's basically trying to find his strength. He's tired of her taking the strength away from him. He's kind of taking it back now. He's taking a little bit of that back. He's tired of being weak. Oh, looky here. Knight of Cups reversed. How about that? How about that? So I guess that money's not coming in, is it? That money's not coming in. Money opportunities not coming in. Good news for plenty not coming in. Oh well, sucks to be you. You got the Knight of Wands. Still looking for the bigger, better deal. Then we also have the Queen of Cups again. Before we had the Empress, now we have the Queen of Cups. He wants the feminine. He wants like truly feminine. He wants beauty. He wants comfort. He wants nurturing. Like it. Femininity. Did I say that right? If I did, just forgive me. But the wanting, he wants the feminine, and he wants the feminine that has money. He's looking for that Queen of Cups. Because this is where he wants to be. He wants to be surrounded in money. He wants the crown on his head. You know, he wants to be just like Mr. Somebody. Y'all ready for the last card? Foodie's last card was pretty intense, wasn't it? Well, so was his. Want to see his? So, Salah, you need to be careful. The Hierophant card. Foodie's last card was a Judgment card. His is the Hierophant. Like religious authority. That's bad. It's real bad. Better be careful where you are, Salah. You need to be real careful, sir. You know, messing around with Foodie like that, trying to hide her and all that crap. All right, let's do one more on the power couple. Shall we do one more on baby reindeer Chantal? Power couple. He does like the FAFO. Y'all wanted something to laugh at? Here's something to laugh at. What Chantal wanted? A hot girl summer. What she got? Oh, she got a hot girl summer, all right, just not the way she thought. She got a hot girl summer, just not the fun kind. Not the fun kind. Stupid got a hot girl summer in Kuwait. Exactly. Be careful what you wish for. No, not hot box girl summer. No, Shelly. You win. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. You took me out. I'm done. I'm leaving. You're all fired. I quit. Hot girl bummer. So what do you think, Chantal? I cammed up and I ain't got no filters on. And I'm older than you, bitch. I'm 13 years older than you. And I biked basically 5 miles today. Can you do that? Give it a try. And when you do, make sure to have the camera on. And thank you. Go biking and turn the camera on. We have to see. We have to see it. Please let us see it. That'd be great content, actually. You know, I would rather see her exercising or trying to exercising over a mukbang any day. Hey, Violet. You know what she needs? She needs needs new content. She needs new content ideas. She needs to do something besides sit and do mukbangs. Anything. I don't care if you play tic-tac-toe or Twister. She cannot, people that big get a torn up hoo-ha on every bike seat ever. You know, you're not wrong. And you want to know how I know? Because I did have an original bicycle seat on my bike and it hurt my butt. My butt still hurts. And I had to get a bigger seat that was softer. You go on long rides and a good seat does make a difference. Yeah, I'm 53 and Foodie's 40. And I guess by Foodie standards, I'd be geriatric. That's okay. I don't care. Your butt vibrates now. No comment. Your butt is vibrating. Are you smiling? Don't answer that. Just don't answer that. You don't have to tell me. All right. Hello, Peach Blossom. Welcome. You walked 6 miles today. Good for you, darling. Got to get out there, breathe the fresh air. Even though it's damn hot in some areas, get out there. Even in the morning, breathe that air. Listen to the birds. Nature is good. Hey, Goose Chuck, you're an animal person. I'm sure you saw that live where she was messing with the camels again. She has no idea how close she came to getting bit from those camels. She went up to the female pregnant camel and was touching on it. The male immediately came over, and the female was leaning into him with her head, resting her head on him. He had her head over her at a protective stance. I mean, I'm not even a camel owner, and I saw the body language. Like the male immediately stayed close to the female, protecting her. But the male was like, the male was looking at her like, I wish you would. I really wish you would. Give me a reason. Yeah, but still, like, even though the legs were roped, they could still bite. They could still bite. They still got their teeth. Yeah, but by camel, it's not going to feel good. Oh, doggone it. There goes the cards again. They could nail her with a headbutt. They could spit at her and hit her right in the eye. They could bite her. Just because the legs are roped doesn't mean you're completely safe. They can still get you. The camel drooled on her. It didn't spit on her. She walked up to it and it drooled on her shirt. Here's just a thought. What do y'all think? I think, did Salah, was he petty taking her out there in the heat knowing that she was uncomfortable? Yes. Do I also think, though, that Foodie, she did it just so she could have an excuse to not go out and do anything physical? Yeah. Like she could just beg off and say, oh, I went out to see the camels and I got sick. You know, that's why I was gone. Using the camels as kind of like the new ERBs. By the way, there's something that I've completely forgot. And I'm like, how could I forget this? What is wrong with me? I'm a reactor. I've been around too long for Foodie. Y'all remember when Foodie used to use her puffer, her inhaler all the time? When is the last time we've seen it? Where did it go? Why doesn't she use it anymore? She used to say, oh, I need my puffer. And she would do the puffer thing. And she's out there in the desert without a puffer, without her inhaler. She claims she needed it. What happened? She can't get her inhalers in Kuwait because they don't do the prescriptions. Oh, that was Symbicort, not for long-term use without a COPD. Thank you for letting me know, Dax. I'm like, she was all about using her inhalers and then she quit. Like, that was just weird to me. Why do I keep dropping my... You know what? This table is just too small. Just too small. Hold on. All right. But I do remember the puffer. I'm like, God, I remember about the puffer. Like, haven't seen her use it in the longest. All right. So we're doing one on the power couple. So what is the feel? Okay, first word that pops into mind for them is distant. They're very distant with each other now. Cold. The sense of being cold. Ooh. Ooh. The words, yeah, whatever, just popped into my head. That as well. Yeah, whatever. Man, they're both over each other, but let's take a look. Okay, so the first card down, we have, you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is for the both of them. So the feeling off of this card is the want of money, wanting to get something started, wanting to grow a garden, wanting to be productive, but at the same time, just, damn it. Hold on. I'm looking for the right words here. Okay, so when the potential is there, but you just don't have the passion nor the will for it anymore. You know, it's like you're disinterested. You're like, you know, like I could tend to this garden and I can make something grow, but I'm just too tired. I just don't want to do this anymore. You know, look at the expression on the person's face. Like there's almost the expression of, is it worth it to put all this work in? There's a sense of taking inventory of everything. Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Is it worth it? Am I getting a worthwhile return? Just somebody or both of them just taking mental, emotional, even physical inventory of everything around them and just trying to decide what to do. It's 107 there. Well, it's 102 over here, Raven's Magic. So I feel you. Oh, shoot. Okay, so the next card down is the Moon. The Moon card. This is for the both of them. So there's a lot of secrets and lies, things in the dark. And this is popping out at me. So look at the picture really, really carefully. Do you see, like, it looks like almost like two houses far apart from each other? Like two separate lives? Like there's secrets and lies, and you got two people having separate ways. Like they're doing their own thing. Things being kept in the dark. Let's see. You got the Four of Wands. So there is a definite, there are some definite battles and discussions and arguments over ideas, finances, being productive. Like there's a tug of war. There's fighting. Lots of fighting. I don't want to. I keep hearing that in my head. I don't want to. I don't want to. She's miss. I don't want to. He maybe he's fighting with her to do stuff, to be more productive. She's just miss. I don't want to. Yeah, because it also represent them. I don't want to. Dang it. You again. Really? So we got the same cards popping up. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. All right. Hold on, let me put this down. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't want to. Okay, all right. What is it with my deck today? Stop that. What is the matter with you? Okay. So I laid all the cards out so I can put the deck down. It's misbehaving. And the Queen of Cups again. The Queen of Cups yet again. Like she's just all over the place today. Yes, she is. And I did shuffle the cards. Like she just, maybe this is Chantal. She wants to be the Queen of Cups. She wants to have all the money and she wants to have a crown on her head, and this is what she wishes to be. Like she wants to stay in Kuwait, like because she's surrounded. She wants to be the queen of everything. Autofill nightmare today. I'm sorry, Goose. Then we have this card again, and this goes with the Four of Wands. Of there's money there, but you're saying no to it. Like the money, I feel like the money it's slowed down a lot, almost to a near stop. Like maybe he might be pushing on her to do more, and she's just like, no, I don't want to. And he wants to be the King of Cups, sitting on his throne. But okay, watch out. Here we go. So the death card, it doesn't mean physical death. It could mean the end of something, the start of something new. It could mean change and the end of something. Then behind that, we have the Chariot. So change is coming, and it looks like there's somebody wants to leave. Somebody wants to move. Somebody definitely wants to move. And we got this card again. Like I feel like this is Salah's energy. He wants to go. I think this part where the conflict comes up. Chantal does not want to leave Kuwait, but he does. He wants to travel. He wants to do things. He wants to go somewhere. Like he's got that. What do you call it? You got that wanderlust that he wants to satisfy. He wants a vacation from her. That's obvious. Get the Queen of Pentacles. There she is with her money. Now this is interesting. You got the Queen of Wands upside down. Reversed. So this is the way I'm taking it. Hold on. So the Queen of Pentacles, I think this represents the two sides of Chantal. What's going on right now? The Queen of Pentacles, this is her on her throne with the money. Money in her lap. She's looking down at the money. She's very focused on the money. But the Queen of Wands, okay, let's look at the card right side up. This is what the card looks like right side up. Okay. Now reversed. With the Queen of Wands, this is what Chantal wants to be. She wants to be, like the wife and so modest and I want to be the housewife for Salah and da 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 da. But that's not who she is. So it's reversed. Like she's living a lie. She's adapting a lifestyle, a personality, a persona that is not her. Because you got these two opposites right here. Take a look. Like, let's look at them side by side. This is Chantal. Oh, did I do that right side up? I'm sorry. Man, I can't see. All right. All right, so you got like on this side, you got Foodie who's a control freak and she's all about the money and is very stern. On the right, you got the Queen of Wands, where she's trying to act like she's a modest personality. But this card's reversed. This is not who she is. This is not who she's gonna be. She's not being her real self, and it's not pairing out well for her. It's not like you can't be two people in one. You got to pick a lane. You got to pick a lane. Last card. Four of Wands reversed. That's not good. Unhappy home. No victory. Y'all are not going to be happy together. Oops. You suck. Game over. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. You spent your quarter and you lost the game. Bye-bye. Go get some more tokens out of the machine. So I did Foodie by herself. I did Salah by himself. And I did the two of them. Foodie over there trying to beat two people. Pick a lane, Foodie. Who are you today? Are you Raging Chantal or are you Miriam? Okay, so I think that's it for the Foodie Salah stuff. Just want to give you guys an update reading. I couldn't stay here too terribly long because I got to get up early in the morning, y'all, and take a bike ride into town. Because as it is, due to the temperature, I got to get up early in the morning and be back at home before noon because that's when the temperature reaches 100. And it's going to be like that until the 22nd. So I got to get stuff done early in the morning to beat the heat, literally beat the heat. And there go my cards. How about that? A happy couple, very unhappy couple. He'll be visiting the West Coast. You think that Salah's coming to Canada? You really think so, Inferno? Do you think that that's what Chantal's... I don't think Chantal wants him in Canada because she knows what he's going to do. She knows. Hello, Lola Bear. I don't think he can get to Canada. To be honest, I don't think Chantal could take a plane ride safely by herself or with somebody right now. She might have an emergency. I don't think she'd be safe to fly. I mean, look at the way she's suffering on the ground. What's she going to do at like 10,000 feet? 104 tomorrow? Oof. Nothing but trouble. I live in Oregon. I'm in Medford. Yep. So I get it. Dude, look, Mother Nature needs to stop showing off, okay? We get it. You can make it hot, Mother Nature. You can stop now. Stop showing off. All right, guys, I got to go. Hope you guys have a great evening. Bye, everybody.